We always kind of want to break these parts of season up in quarters, and so for this quarter, if you will, we're definitely want to make sure health and just like keeping our bodies strong is always something at the forefront. We can't train as hard or go as hard as we want if we're not being healthy. And so, ironically, it might be a day off every now and then that we might need, maybe training with our eyes a little bit more, but that's how we're managing ourselves internally. But also now that we have more data and just footage of other opponents, we're making sure we're just film studying constantly, and just learning our opponent as best as we can. And so that's kind of the gear we're in right now. And, luckily being able to, to be here for a couple of years, we kind of see the blueprint of where we need to grow and the trajectory of that, and I think we're at the right pace right now.
In terms of progress going forward the rest of the season, what do you like and where do you think you can still be improving?
So I do like our defensive just hustle and grit. I think we can improve on just dig accuracy and just kind of being able to, we're keeping a ball off the ground well, but honestly, where's that ball going? That's the next part. And so I really want to make sure we can, polish that up. We're pretty good offensively out of system, but I think that'll make us really, really good out of system. And so that's what we're focusing on. We had a very defensive-minded practice this morning, and I think that's not going to go away. The other area that I'd like to continue building is serve, or just being aggressive at the service line. So because we have good defense, we need to get some teams out of system a little bit quicker, and I think we can do that with our serve. Other areas I like our offensive balance. We've got a lot of people contributing and terminating. And I don't know, I do like our fight. I'm not saying that's a skill set, but that's a characteristic that I really appreciate.
What do you think they're doing on the chaos plays that you talked about before?
That's definitely where I want to polish up. I think we're going to be put in chaotic situations a lot this year because we are getting everyone's best, and that's awesome. And so if we could be comfortable being a little bit uncomfortable, then that's how we're training right now. And so we're just going to make sure that chaos is something that we understand that it's going to be normal. It's going to be part of the game, and that's okay.
Nice road trip coming up.
Yes.
It's never easy to go to those two places. You're getting ready to go play San Angelo.
Yeah, no, it's not. Angelo has a great crowd, great gym environment, somewhere that you wanna be in there on their best night, just because it's great, just like kind of how DBU's was. And so we had that music up really loud this morning. We had some trash talk within that music, and we're preparing ourselves to get Angelo's best, both on the crowd and on the court. And so we know what we're up for. But yeah, we're starting to train in that environment from day one, which is today, this week.
Wright had 11 kills in the last game, back-to-back games with 2 blocks. Have you seen her getting more comfortable out there?
Absolutely. That's the word I would say is I feel like she's just starting to find her groove. Not get comfortable in a complacent way, but comfortable like taking risks, and then realizing that when she does take risks, she's still probably getting a positive result out of it. And so I think at first she just didn't want to let people down, and she thought letting people down was by making an error, and that's not in any way the way our program thinks. If you're going for it and you make an error, we're probably going to pat you on the back and say try it again. And I think she believes that now, so it's really cool to see her play free.